Y'all
What it do?
This is not TV.
It's never TV, nigga. Fuck a TV. It's all
Goddamn
streaming
radio.
now.
It's all streaming now.
You know it is.
We all
Y'all know
Like,
what it is,
like
man.
think of, like, let's.
Nigga, I'm riding in the trenches, just like a real nigga supposed to. On the trap trace song that'll keep your bitch in a close view. Never with the juice in the gang, bad bitches that probably tryna fuck with the whole two. Years in the trap, and the nigga still trapping, and the gang still fucking roll too. Oh, try to get it, trapping, licking on the dick, stupid bitch, that what you supposed to. Bad page down on your ass, and your bitch come here a little bit, let me coach you. Straight around, I'm the young OG. I'm the young OG. I'm the young OG, tryna holler at your mama, cause that old ass pussy gon' go to.
Hey, what's good, trainer?
What's going on?
How you feeling today?
I'm feeling good. How you feeling?
I'm here. You know what I'm saying? We only two here. A lot of niggas called out.
I know.
Anytime,
Tell them get
so.
it together. Get it together.
Yeah, get that hot tea and Jack Daniels in y'all systems, man. Y'all gotta show up for work.
Okay.
But Halloween just passed. Did you do anything for Halloween?
I actually didn't. Nope.
Okay.
You did anything?
No. I wore a mask to work one day, but I didn't do nothing. I didn't celebrate this year. Okay, I don't like how they Okay, hold on. Got Brittany Bitch in the building.
What's going on? Welcome back, Pooh.
Oh shit! I was really excited. Hey, Trina.
Hey, girl.
Hell yeah. Brittany, did you do anything for Halloween? Did you go out do anything?
We went trick or treating.
Okay. How was that? How was trick or treating?
It was dry this year actually. The candy bags, we didn't get that much candy like we did last year, and last year it was raining.
Yeah, it was. And my daughter got a lot of candy last year, but I ain't even take her trick or treating this year. And I'm surprised she ain't cry. She ain't give two fucks.
I seen a lot of the trunk or treaters out. I feel like I seen an extraordinary, like
yeah, they did a lot of
way
that.
more than normal, like trunk or treaters.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was all over the place. But all right. We're gonna get right into it. I seen Corla Ray. She was talking about what makes somebody an icon. It used to be easier to tell who icons were: Janet Jackson, Rihanna, Beyonce, Michael Jackson. And I guess today she's saying like, what makes somebody iconic? She said streams, likes, numbers. What do y'all think makes somebody an icon? Or who do y'all think is like a more recent icon?
To be honest with you, I can't think of none that's like now.
No.
Because even when I think of icon, I still kind of go back to like the Beyoncés and the Nicki. Like I still go back. I can't think of nobody that's like in this time where I'm like, well, that's an icon right there.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, when I seen that post, I was actually agreeing with her. I was like, damn, what kind of make you like an icon nowadays? Because I feel like it don't be no substance in the music like that for real. And I feel like the trending of popularity is so small and so short. Like you have your time and then you just, it's the next person, the next person, the next person. So it's like, people don't really have time to become icons. It's like you got your time and then it's the next person that's in the spotlight that had their time. Like, I don't feel like it's nobody long lasting where it's like how the Beyoncés and Nicki's and those people 10 years plus 15 plus. Everybody just, it's their moment right now. Like,
would y'all say Future is an icon?
I don't know. I don't really listen to Future, so I wouldn't know. But I would say he's popular. I don't know if I would consider him an icon, but also I don't really listen to him or follow him to really say. But I know he's been out here for a little minute. Yeah. You know what? If I had to say now, I'd say maybe Drake. But I feel like that's still like a little bit before. Like that's not even a now type of thing. Drake been around for a minute.
Yeah, I don't find nobody in the industry iconic right now.
Yeah.
I can't get that title to nobody.
I feel you. I think I kind of agree. Anybody that kind of mind would be, they wouldn't be more so current.
Yeah.
Or anything like that. I don't know. I guess the newest person I could think that would probably come to my mind, maybe like The Weeknd or somebody. I don't know. I don't know.
Wow.
I don't even know the weekend I would consider him iconic though.
Yeah,
I don't know, man. I feel like you got to break barriers to be iconic, and
facts.
Niggas ain't really doing that. Everything is trendy. Follow the next trend. Did we see this work? So copy it, paste. So okay. Okay. All right. Y'all know who Michael Irvin is? Football player. Son put out a rap song.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't like that his son put out a rap song.
I ain't see that or hear about it.
I don't feel like you got to know who he is for me to paint the scenario.
Okay. All right.
So, famous athlete. Was an athlete years ago. Famous athlete, Hall of Famer. Now works on TV. You know what I mean? So he's still getting a check. Got a bag from football. His son is the internet. Now, in my mind, nobody knows this is his son. Son hits the internet with a rap song. And in the song, from what I heard, in my opinion of the song, I don't want to play the song because I don't want to get sued. But in my opinion of the song, I feel like he had lines about always having money, having a certain car by a certain age, and he said he sold a couple grams of weed. His dad hits the internet and says, I don't know why my son is doing this. My son has always had money. He lived in a gated community. He went to private school.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Michael Irvin should have did that. I don't think he had to out his son. Would y'all agree with that? Would y'all disagree with that? Would y'all have did that?
Me personally, I don't think I would go onto the internet to like personally out her, but I think at the same time for him, he like, why the fuck you faking a lifestyle that you did not live when you was raised properly? I gave you all of these things and you trying to come off as if you this gangster and you not, baby. You lived a great.
How you know he didn't live that lifestyle?
Right. Behind closed doors.
Yeah. But I mean, just think about it. He's a black guy in private school. Where are they getting the weed from? They got to get it from somebody. The black guy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't think I would have went to the internet to really, cause how old is his son? He grown, right? Grown ass man.
Well, he was embarrassed.
He probably. I'm thinking that's what it was.
I'm thinking he was embarrassed on some like
reputation type shit, like as a parent.
Like
as a parent.
Yeah, like he making it seem like I wasn't providing for him.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think he rapped in the way of like my daddy wasn't there and I was struggling. I think it's very possible that he could have sold a couple grams because I had all this money very young, and you niggas didn't have. If one of us could have been the hustler first, it could have been me because I always had money to buy this weed and not to sell it to y'all. Well, y'all may not.
Right.
You don't have as much as me. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I feel like rap is so fake that because his son didn't shit on him, he shouldn't have
let him be.
Yeah, he shouldn't have shit on his dream. If I'm your son dreaming to be a rapper and you know all these rappers lie,
right. Let me lie in peace, Dad.
if I'm living off my parents' money, eventually I gotta try to make my own money. My dream is to rap, right? So don't shit on my I ain't disrespect you, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think that's how I feel about it. But I thought that was interesting. I think it's always interesting when I see how a parent handles something on the internet.
I feel like that would be a conversation I have behind closed doors, like some family shit. Like, boy, you ain't about that life for real.
Right. So,
right, you like a little jokey joke. Like this nigga is some boy, bye.
Yeah, I definitely would have asked my son. I would have heard the lyrics. I definitely would have been like, "Son, you was selling weed."
What's up? Yeah.
you was driving in my Mercedes with how much weed? Like, you know what I'm saying?
His son grown.
Probably like college, probably like somewhere in college.
Oh yeah, so he grown.
Yeah, I don't even think I would even question it.
Right. I would have had a conversation. I feel like if you grown, you should be able to have that conversation.
He looked like he could have been a college student. I should have. Let me see how old this nigga's son is.
Cause I could see like me saying some shit and my parents hear it, and my parents definitely be like, "So you did that shit for real?" Like now with the bond we have, like I feel like I could see them saying like that. Like,
yeah,
right. What can you really do?
Right. What can you do? Take it out on your grandchild.
Yeah, you got to.
Did y'all see that little post with Boosie where he was talking? It was like me talking to my parents, explaining them to get their grandkid, and it was Boosie like, invest in them. Shit, you already done lived your life. Make sure they don't do the dumb shit. Like, it was just funny. I was like, no, for real though. Get your grandkids.
His son was playing playing college football.
Okay.
Age right here, but he old enough to play fucking college football or was playing college football.
Okay.
That boy live his dream.
Somebody had to sell the weed in college.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Somebody had to sell it.
Okay, Power.
I feel like the idea of like a kid being born into like a privileged situation, right? But him rejecting it, like they are like that's not possible. Like
very
possible. Could have had all the money in the world, but because my grandmother or my uncle stay in the hood, right? I just always want to run to my uncle's house. Like I don't want to listen to my mother. You feel me? I want to go hang out in the hood with my uncle because my uncle hood, and I want to do that. Or I might sneak over there. Like she think I'm over here. I'm really over there. You know what I'm saying? Like we got like white kids come from privilege, right? I done seen white kids reject. Like nigga, you was tripping, right? Like you should not be behaving like this.
Yes, facts. Most of them, all of them.
You know what I'm saying?
I was about to say all of them. So majority.
When you said the white kid privilege thing, I said that's majority of all of them. For real, for real.
Yeah,
they be rebellious and shit.
They gotta at least take in their mind that like, what if he was like, man, fuck my parents' money, man. I want to be this, like, you know.
Yeah, very possible.
Okay.
Very possible.
All right, so we to the point of the show where I got one more question. Let me ask this last question first. Okay. Did y'all see the lady online talking about her kid asking for her child support money because her daddy showed her how much
I did see that
child support money she get? Now I don't have no kids, so both of y'all have kids, so I kind of want to y'all opinion is more important, I feel like, than my own opinion because y'all may have, you know, I don't know y'all personal business, but y'all may have been receivers or donators or whatever, y'all, you know what I mean? My fault, y'all. I'm being unprofessional. But how did y'all feel about that? Is the kid wrong, right? Is the mom tripping? She ain't had an $800 and you get $1,900 from the father. Like, how do y'all feel?
Yeah, I think the mom was tripping. I ain't even gonna hold you. Like, I read the post and I seen the mom got $1,900 from the father each month, and the child was 16 years old. And the reason why the mom didn't want to do those things is because she felt as though the sister was going to lack. But I feel like that $1,900 covers that one child. So that one child you have left, that is your responsibility if financially. Because I feel like that $1,900. Yeah. And not only that, since you get $1,900 a month, whatever you get in income you're a mother. So whatever you got to do, you got to do. So I feel like the $1,900, that covers wants and desires. Clothes, hair, nails, shoes. And then it says she ain't want to pay for like driving school. Like, that's a necessity.
You want to pay for driving school?
Yeah, she painted it like that
out there driving.
Yeah, mom was tripping. I think mom was tripping, and I think daughter was at the age where like the father at this point, he like, why the fuck you don't have the things you need, and I'm paying $1,900 to your mother. Like at this point, like you shouldn't even be, you know what I'm saying, complaining about those things.
Yeah.
Was it wrong of the dad to tell his daughter like she didn't get to the mom and be like, man, I see my daughter is complaining about this and this, what's going on?
I don't think he's wrong. That's him funding his child. That at the end of the day, that's a large amount. Okay, that's a large amount of money. Giving $1,900 a month at this point, I want what's tea? Like that ain't no $500 or $200. That's almost $2,000 a month that he also got to take care of his life. So if I'm providing that income, there's no reason why my child should not have a one.
If she's coming to the father and she's asking the father for things, and the father is constantly telling her no, and the reason he's telling her no is because I just dished out $1,900 to your mother. If he don't tell her why he's telling her no, then that can cause her to have, you know what I'm saying, look at him a type of way or feel a type of way towards him. So I don't think he's wrong. Yeah, let her know I'm paying this amount of money and you need to check your mother. Well, not you need to check your mother, but she needed to know that so she won't harbor no ill feelings towards him.
Right. And I don't think also her being curious and asking her mom is also wrong. Like I do think that her delivery could have been smart ass from the text message, but however, her being curious, I don't think is wrong neither. Because if I'm like asking for these, and then like from the text I read, it was like driving school, nails, and pizza or some shit like that. I'm like, that ain't even half of the 1900 for real. Like, you couldn't even break that shit. Like,
yeah, she ain't want to pay for that driving school because she like, man, I know what come next is a car, and I ain't got the money for that either.
yes, you do. You got $1,900 a month, baby. That's some of that car note and insurance.
She said she wasn't getting that car.
That's terrible, man.
Okay. All right, now to the part of the show. I was
1,900. What did daddy do?
Okay, I wish, child. 1,900. My daughter, she don't ask for shit now. Let me get 1,900 a month from her father. Oh, she lived an amazing life.
All right, let me see. All right, let's see. Let's see how 100 people keep.
Close my door.
Have y'all ever? It's cool. I ain't got no niggas, so I could just talk to I ain't got no men on the show. Have y'all ever had a nigga tell y'all that he loved y'all and y'all didn't believe him? Y'all thought he was lying. If so, what is the signs? What is the things he was doing that made you be like, man, this nigga lying?
Actions speak louder than words for me.
Yes, I was about to say that. I say yes. You can say you love the person, but if your actions don't match, then that shows me that you don't love me enough or respect me enough.
Mm-hmm.
What are some of the actions of a nigga lying about loving you? What's some of the actions doing that's not matching up to the words?
I feel like how he treats you. I feel like how he represents you for me. I feel like if you love me, you ain't gonna have me looking crazy. You ain't gonna be doing no dumb shit where now I'm questioning the love you have for me, because if you love me enough, the decisions that you would make, you would consider how I would feel.
Facts.
When making those decisions.
Okay. Love isn't an emotion, it's an action.
I think it could be. I think it's more of an action, but I think it could be both emotion and action. Like, I feel like you can love somebody, but I feel like the action overpowers the emotion, though. But I think it could be both. I feel like you can feel love for someone, but I feel like the action itself shows the person. It's like a way of displaying love. But I feel like you can feel loved, like it's an emotion.
You agree with that, Brittany?
Yeah, I think I agree with that. That was a good. You stumped me with that question.
I seen you. I seen you. That's why I was like, I'm gonna make sure no matter what Trina say, I'm gonna still ask you, because I seen you.
Yeah, I'm like, you got me with that question, but
yeah, because Trina went first. Like she went so fast that you got to get away with being stumped. She went so fast.
I feel like I do agree with that though. Like, yeah, love is an emotion, but it's a lot of action that come with it. Like, you can say you love me all you want, but being treating me disrespectfully, that's not love. I don't feel the love. So like, yeah, it's definitely an emotion, but it's a lot of action that come with that.
Is that a woman thing to want the actions that come with love, or do men want the same?
I think men,
the same thing.
Men too. They want to feel loved and appreciated.
Because I'm gonna say, as an Aquarius, we're very withdrawn from the emotion side or whatever. So I hear from a lot of men, like, I don't show the love. So
they want that affection.
I can't just tell a man, oh, I love you. Like, I don't see it. You don't show it. They definitely want to see it. They definitely want to see that action.
They do.
Every time I'm spending, like, when somebody tell them, like, I'm not showing them the actions. When somebody when I'm dealing with a woman, because I'm not showing her the actions of like somebody who love her, right? My go-to is to mention, well, this is when I came out my pocket, out of my way. This is when I came out of my pocket, out of my way. And I'm talking about somebody I'm dealing with, right? So when I do it, it'd be like, this is when I did this with my money. This is when I did this with my money. This is when I did this with my money, right? And then wherever I stop at is like, these things were consecutive. It's not like this situation happened, then the situation happened in the middle I missed, then this situation happened, then two situations happened I missed. It's like every situation I've been dealing with you, I had to, and it'd be like, nigga, your money? What about? I don't like that. How y'all feel about that? Am I wrong?
Yeah, I think you can be wrong. I don't think it's always the financial point. I feel like that's the thing. A lot of times with men in general, I think, let me not say men, people, because it's not always just men. A lot of times people love people how they want to be, how they want to love them versus how that person want to be loved. And that's why I think love languages is important, because how you think that you're showing love might not be how that person is receiving the love that is given. So even though you're taking care of her financially and you looking at, oh, well, I did this, maybe she's not feeling love because the way she want to be loved. Maybe it might be reassurance. Maybe it might be the quality time. Maybe it's not just the act of service or the gifts that's given. Like I might not feel emotionally fulfilled.
I don't look at it as a gift. I look at it as like, nigga, you told me what was going on, and I came.
I feel like all that
like,
stuff that you named,
like Batman.
The stuff that you named that you did consecutively or whatever the case may be, I can do that for myself.
They couldn't have, because I wouldn't have to do it. Like not saying that like
what?
Not saying that like they haven't been doing it, like they're not grown or nothing, but like in that moment, I did it because they couldn't have. I'm not talking about like, I'm not pointing out like when we went out to eat, didn't I pay? That's not what I'm referring to.
Right.
I'm referring to situations like when your lights was about to get cut off. Like when you called me and was like, man, my lights about to get cut off. And I just came through with the light money. Like you didn't have to beg me like, you give me pussy, you ain't got this on the lights. Or you can't like, no, bro. Like,
so because you came through and paid the light bill, that mean you love her? No, that just mean you care.
I was gonna say that you did it off the strength that you fuck with her. But if she don't feel love, then you can't really. I think
I've done things like that for people. That don't mean I love them. I just care.
Yeah, but okay, like, so this is why I feel this way, right? Like even like I done left work, took kids to the doctors, right? Like I left, like the reason why I associated with the time I took away from my money, right, is because all right, let's say an action that I feel like y'all would interpret as somebody loving you, right? Somebody surprises you on a Friday, right? Picking you up, get your clothes, they take you to this hotel, right? And there's rose petals and candles laid out, right? That wasn't shit to me. Like you could have did that for anybody, bro. This could be in your arsenal of shit to do for them.
Shit for me.
I'm just saying things like that, right? Like the lovey-dovey shit that people
the romance.
Yeah, that's love, right? Bro, any nigga that got romance in his arsenal of dealing with women, he doing that with all the women. Like that's what he do. That's in his trick of things to do to get a girl. So he's doing that. So it's like, to me, the shit that people find, like the actions that's like, this signifies love, that shit be bullshit to me.
That's why I say I think the love language matters.
Time and my money and to get me to go on my way and to not have to beg me or really ask me, just to be able to like mention something to me, and then I just be like, okay, I'm gonna do this. Me, it's like, how can you say I don't love you?
Yeah, I can see that, because acts of service is a love language. So like I think that it has to be some love involved, but I don't think that it also doesn't trump like also what else that's required to feel loved. Because also you're doing the acts of service, but I might need other things on the emotional tip,
right,
that keeps me secure emotionally, because you're showing me that you can provide, which is also something I'm looking for, but I also want to be fulfilled emotionally from my mate. So if you provide an acts of service, but you're lacking on the emotional tip, where I have no type of stability emotionally, then you can easily feel like you're not loved.
When I was coming up, I used to say this about men, right? I don't know if I still feel this way, but I feel like I do. But I know I used to say it a lot when I was young. The average man meets somebody, right? That he probably loves, that he probably wants to be with for a long time. But he's not ready in his life for that, right? He's not ready for commitment yet. But he met the person that's like, damn, this is the person I want to be with, right? And the average man probably tries to drag that person along, whether it be dating and cheating on him, whether it be just keeping a relationship with him, trying to keep him close, right? Probably trying to drag that person along until they are ready, right? I always liked you, always whatever the fuck, you know what I'm saying? Boom. Do y'all feel like when somebody truly loves somebody, that they will like they can't like actually be ready to be with them? Like, you know what I mean? Or do you feel like when somebody loves somebody, they gonna fuck being single? Like they love you, like fuck it. Like they just gonna drop that shit, that single life.
This is how I feel on that situation. I feel like if you're not ready for commitment, love me enough to let me go. Don't keep me close. Don't bullshit me. Now I do feel like you can love somebody and not be ready for commitment. For sure. I think that's possible. Like, you can love someone, but just not ready to not be in a relationship. But I feel like when it comes to that, if you love me enough and respect me enough, let me go to like find what I need until you're ready, and then maybe I can decide whether or not I want to deal with you or not. But I think it's possible to love someone and not be ready for commitment.
I feel like male logic though is like, I love this person. I need to make sure so somebody else don't snatch her up.
Yeah, that is. That is. That's why I said. That's why I made that comment.
And that's how y'all be. That's how y'all end up in relationships that y'all don't really want to be in for real.
My co-host dad said something that was true as hell to me, right? I think I could put this out there. She asked her dad why men cheat. Not to say her husband cheated on them. Right. I'm not trying to, don't, you know what I mean? For the viewers, don't twist this. She just was asking a general question, you know what I mean, about men. To my knowledge. Why do men cheat? And he told her, men be bullshit and talk their way in the shit they can't get out of. Right? Yeah, I've done that a lot. I've been flirty, and end up in a situation that like, I really ain't mean to get here. I'm just trying to get through the day at work.
I've done that. I do it a lot.
I think a lot of people have been through that, because I feel like before, like I was in a relationship, and like when I was going through my dating stage, like you be flirting and then you realize you be like, oh shit, I ain't really mean to talk that shit for real.
Yeah.
Now I gotta stand on that shit.
Now I gotta stand on it.
Now I gotta stand on this shit. I was talking, so I don't like I'm bluffing.
To Brittany's point, I feel like that's how niggas end up in relationships they don't really want to be in, because they talk so much shit, and then they went and stood on it, right? And then once you go stand on it, right, then the girl
realize you ain't got balance. Like,
no, for real.
It's the ones. I'm not speaking on the ones without balance, right? I'm speaking on the ones that have balance, right? When he went to go stand on it, right? Let's say he did, right? Now this girl is like, oh no, nigga, we something now. Like nigga, you ain't going nowhere. Mm-hmm. You feel me? And now he in that situation. I feel like niggas do that a lot. Why niggas always be dating girls that they actually want to date. That pussy was good. He went and stood on some shit that he ain't even really trying to land in.
You speaking from experience?
Yes. Yes. Very much so. Yes.
He like, I feel like.
I ain't gonna lie. Not too long ago, I almost flirted my way into a situation I didn't want to be in, but I was able to get out of it.
Okay.
Now,
you got out. That's all that matters.
I feel like she let me out, which is more to the point of what Ray's dad was saying, as far as like, and the crazy part is, I don't know why men can't get out of it.
That's what I do.
Because we should.
For like days.
Niggas got too much pride.
Yeah, but it's just like, why though? Because it's just like, if I'm talking shit to a girl,
got to see it through, my boy.
But why though? Why do we have to, as men, right? Why do we have to see it through?
I have no idea.
To me that men operate like this.
I don't know. I don't know, because one thing about a girl, they
we know when to stop.
Okay, we will fucking stop, and niggas be good shit like, man, she bluffing like shit. Mm-hmm. Females at some point, the bluffing gonna stop at some point.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's something about like, I don't know. As men, I can't have a bunch of women saying I was bluff. I can't have women spreading that in the streets.
He like, girl, that shit.
Right, girl, he a bluffing ass nigga for real, girl. Watch, he gonna talk that bullshit, and that's all it's gonna be.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like, as men, right? Y'all, this may not I know this don't apply to y'all, right? But there are still women, right? When you go and you don't disappoint, right? Mm-hmm. You telling her friends, and one of her friends is gonna see what's up.
That is wild. That is wild.
There's still wild. Like, okay. I know that there was a nigga who I'm not ashamed of what I got going on. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no problems, right? There was a nigga that was built a certain way. Like he was equipped, right? So he get a lot of pussy, right? So women was going to him to see about this equipment, right?
Okay.
And they was passing that along to friends so they could go see about this equipment. Now,
they was passing it on to friends.
I like the sad thing about this is that he is not looked at by women as somebody to be serious with, be with, right? He's looked at as like an object, like a sex toy, right? But at the same time, like, it don't make sense for him to talk shit to somebody and disappoint because he's in the category of like, when I do my thing, she telling the next girl and I'm gonna do my thing again, and it's gonna, you get what I'm saying? So
that is out of control. That's a lot of passing. That's out of control.
I'm just saying.
They playing hot potato.
No, for real.
All right. OnlyFans, right? The men on OnlyFans, you don't think that's their life? Like if you a man on OnlyFans, you see a lot
it probably is.
The reason why Adam 22 called the nigga to fuck his wife, right, is because of the reputation.
The reputation, right?
He called the nigga with some pussy for him. Fuck my wife because the equipment he had.
He had equipment. I want to go look.
So I'm just saying, like,
yes, he did.
He did.
Saying, like, I feel like y'all could say that, like, nigga, it's y'all egos. Why y'all can't put your pride aside? But at the same time, you're gonna run into that girl that she not looking for you for that, and when you do deliver, she telling 3 more people that you deliver, and one of them is gonna be like, oh,
that is wild.
I'm gonna put myself in front of him to holler at me.
No, that's wild.
Is that black man math?
In regular everyday life, I feel like it might be, but like if you go back to like the OnlyFans scenario, like porn scenario, it's some white men that fall in it. It's probably some white. If I probably in more white areas, it's probably some white men that like you gotta. Now that I think about it, it probably just man math. Because just imagine if you a white girl, right, and the stereotype on white men, right?
Yeah.
A white man that come equipped, it's probably a few of them that's like, going to see about that.
Yeah.
Like you hear about Brandon.
Yeah.
Like, and
but that's crazy. With
he was in 12th grade on the basketball team, didn't have to do nothing. Like,
damn, that's just too wild. Where it's like, because I'm imagining the people you telling is people you trust. So like, for it to be the people that you trust to be trying to be seen to try that shit is too wild to me.
Especially like in high school. Like when you think about being in high school, I know a lot of people that was like, well, it was girls kind of you just wanted to see your shit. Because of rumors, right? Like when I was in high school, and I went to high school in America, I went to high school overseas. I know some niggas that's like, they ain't even do nothing with the girls, but like people want to see that motherfucker. Like, you know, women. I don't want to say people.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I do remember like girls like that.
Women want to see that motherfucker.
My way.
So if you can make a girl that want to see it go a little bit further, you know what I mean? He right there in that category.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But move right along. When y'all dealing with somebody, right? Do you think it's ever a time where it's like, I told you so is necessary, right? Like I feel like me personally, I feel like early on in a relationship, a couple times I gotta like, I don't want to spam it, but I gotta like when in certain situations, I gotta told you so you can realize like when I'm telling you to listen to me. Do y'all agree with that?
Yes. And I say it's vice versa. Like I would do that with my mate, and I also wouldn't even be mad if he did that shit to me. Hold me accountable. Like I told your ass,
right? I told your ass
not to do that shit. You did it, so now look at you. Just
I'm gonna help you, but
I'm gonna help you, but look at you. Yeah, I ain't mad at it all. Look at you now.
Situation.
I ain't mad at it.
Sometimes you gotta be told that so you can actually, especially like I know me, I be needing it. Because I turn around and do shit again. Turn around and do shit again.
When y'all are in these relationships, right?
You
walking down the street or you're in the mall somewhere, whatever, right? Are you with the glasses? Are you with the dreads, right? Is it disrespectful to your mate for you to stop entertain that person? See what they want?
Hell yeah.
It is disrespectful for you to stop.
If you saying
you walking somewhere, you with the glass, you with the. I know you're gonna have some glass. I know you're gonna have your clutch with you. You with the glittery bag.
I ain't entertaining that because most of the time, if I'm by myself, I'm probably not entertaining that. I'm gonna probably keep it pushing. If you saying hey with the glasses, most likely you don't know my name. And if I'm with my nigga, I ain't putting him in a situation where it's gonna be a problem.
No, I'm saying your nigga not around. If your nigga not
around,
I'm speaking when your nigga not around. When y'all niggas,
I think you said when you with your man. Oh, I think
no. I'm saying like if you're in a relationship, that's what I'm trying to say. If you're in a relationship, right, okay. you have a boyfriend, and you out somewhere by yourself, and a nigga tries to stop you, is it disrespectful for you to stop?
I don't think it's disrespectful, but I ain't about to entertain that. I'm keeping it the fuck pushing because I ain't got time. You ain't about to get me caught the fuck up. I'm about to speed walk my ass right to that car. I ain't got nothing for you, baby. Not a motherfucker.
What if he was trying to holler at you though, Trina? What if you dropped something? He was just trying to let you
okay. Well, yeah, that's something.
Yeah, I'm nosy. I be trying to figure shit out.
I don't think it's disrespectful, but I ain't gonna lie. Most of the time I don't entertain it. Just off the strength though. I ain't even gonna hold you. I probably won't stop. I might do a look back, but I ain't stopping.
I'm not gonna stop. I'm not gonna answer, but I'm gonna definitely look to see.
Yeah, I might do a look back, but you ain't about to have me in the same spot. I'm keeping it going. I ain't got nothing for you.
Do y'all expect y'all counterparts to do the same thing?
Yep.
Your man walking through the fucking mall or something.
Yep. Keep it pushing. Look back, see. Oh, ain't nothing. Keep it going. Where we going? Nope. And I stand on that.
Just asking.
I'm be honest. I sure do.
All right. First dates, right? There was some lists that came out. Women put out a list, men put out a list, places that want to go on a first date.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
What is somewhere that wouldn't be acceptable for a nigga to take y'all on a first date?
His house.
Oh yes. Oh, house. Hell. Oh yes. Oh baby, you hit the spot. Yeah, house. House is one of them for sure.
What else?
Anywhere I don't eat.
So it's funny. I went to a podcast and that was one of the topics of like the list, and they read the list, and one of them I thought was weird was the gym. That was a weird first date.
I wouldn't want a girl to take me to the gym on the first date either. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, that's a weird first date for me. Yeah. Like not first date.
House, gym.
What else I heard on that list that was weird?
You going camping?
Camping not on the first date. That's overnight, right? No.
Right.
That's in the woods. That's what I was thinking. You ain't going in the woods.
That's why we not going to your house.
Right.
We need to be in the public side.
Public place. Mm-hmm. Public place.
Camping might be in public, but you ain't gonna take me in the woods though. That's all I'm saying. I don't give a fuck. If it's
camping is enough. You lost me at anything that's overnight the first night. Like I don't even know you like that. You throwing me off.
The house don't got to be overnight though.
No. You said camping. Camping. I would have been thrown off.
That's overnight.
That's overnight. I would have been thrown off that.
And then like I said, anywhere I don't eat. Like I know a lot of people they be like they don't like certain restaurants because of the restaurant. I don't like the restaurants because it's just literally nothing that I don't eat there. So like you can't take me to Applebee's.
I feel you. Or like a seafood spot, but you don't eat seafood.
Yeah,
so
like you can't take me to Applebee's, but not because it's Applebee's, but because I don't eat nothing there.
Mm-hmm.
I can see that. Yeah, I can see that.
Mm-hmm.
You giving out this list of shit, the places you don't like to eat when I'm trying to take you out. Well, here go this list, nigga.
Yeah. Well, most times we don't have to worry about that anyway, because y'all don't. You're gonna ask me out and then ask where I want to go.
Girl.
I'm going to tell you anyway. We ain't going nowhere I don't want to go because you're gonna ask me.
What's wrong with that? What's wrong with not wanting to?
There's a lot wrong with it.
What's wrong with wanting to know where
no effort?
Me out.
It comes off like it's lack of effort.
But I could have took you to a spot you ain't about nothing you ate at this moment. I could have picked Applebee's. Then we would have got all the Applebee's. You'd have been mad because you wouldn't even know where you was going.
We wouldn't have made it to Applebee's without me knowing, because you're gonna tell me where we're going before we go.
If I gotta tell where we going, you might as well tell me where you want to go.
It's the first date. You're not picking me up. I'm gonna meet you there. You gotta tell me where we going.
I think most girls associate it too with like lack of effort. Like most girls want like to show like you taking the initiative. So most girls like the first date, like, hey, most girls want the ideal. Be ready at 8. Meet me here. Like meet me here. It's like like you take an initiative. Like you put forth effort. So it's like
I gave you too much credit up front, Brittany, without thinking about it. A lot of bitches don't drive, so a lot of bitches don't know what they got. I had to think about it. You almost had me. You drive, so so you gonna know because you gonna drive.
I can't speak for them bitches. I can only speak for Brittany, bitch.
I'm just saying. I gave you too much credit too fast. Hella bitches.
Unless she Ubering, she still gotta know if she's taking the Uber.
Yeah.
How's she getting there?
A lot of these niggas don't drive either. Most times she want to pick him up to go on the date.
Well, that's why she knows
I want to take you on a date. What time you need me to be ready?
I can't speak to that, but
yeah, I think it's just more so like the initiative. Most
pick me up, she gonna want me to drive anyway, so she still might not know where we going. All right.
That's fired. Because I'm definitely getting in that passenger seat.
No, for real. That's why I started laughing. Because I'm like, low key, the times that we drove my car, my man definitely was driving. I was like,
yeah, so she still
I ain't even gonna hold you.
But okay. When you message around somebody, right? Not a serious relationship. When you know what I mean, maybe y'all playing house or whatever. I don't know. Y'all don't have a title, right?
Okay.
Is it important to know how he treats his kids, his parents, mom, etc.? Like, do you care how he treats other people if he's treating you good? Is that important?
Sure do.
Yep.
Sure do.
Why is that important?
Because even though we're not serious right now, most of the time, if I'm talking to you, I'm talking to you with intentions to progress. Mm-hmm. So if you don't know how to treat people around you,
you ain't gonna know how to treat me.
Eventually, you're not gonna know how to treat me. Okay, so like, especially you talk about your kids, like, nigga, a father that's not even active is weird to me. Just off that, like, you're not even man about business. You don't even stand on your shit for real.
Right.
You don't even take care of your kids. That's why the fuck would I want to be a future mother of your kids and you only take care of the ones you fucking got, and then you treat like, that shit ain't cute to me. Nope, it ain't cute. You think you could treat people any kind of way, and then I'm associated to you.
If I ain't want to have a kid with somebody, they got me on child support. Child support come out every month, but I ain't want to have this kid. I'm not around this kid.
That's for me. But
I mean, I can't treat the girl I'm dealing with good, or the next girl I'm trying to pursue good.
I think that you can, but I would still take consideration into what you got going on, because that's also could turn into baggage that I got to deal with.
All right, I'm gonna say this, right? I'm not saying that my dad didn't try to treat me good or nothing like that, right? Mm-hmm. But I'm gonna say this because it's my dad's fucking. I don't give a fuck if you want. You know what I mean? I know my dad child support wasn't getting paid until he met a good woman made him a good man. Okay. That makes sense, right? Mm-hmm. Woman had to come in his life and turn him around, right? Mm-hmm. And he became, in my eyes, right, a better man. Mm-hmm. Him, which trickled down to me, right? Mm-hmm. So that's not an option. Like, all right, this dude, he got these qualities, cool. Mm-hmm. This is the shit he rough around the edges on. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna turn this nigga into this.
I think that's possible.
I mean,
I'm not interested.
Yeah, it's possible, and
I'm asking for y'all.
Okay with it.
I'm asking for y'all. Is it possible?
Oh yeah, I'm not interested. It's possible, but I'm not interested.
Yeah, no, not when it comes down to your kids. I'm sorry, I don't care.
Family too.
What about their mama? What about their relationship with their mama or something? I think y'all both big family people, right? Like that's important to y'all, right? So like, what if he didn't have the best relationship with his mama? Would you be like, okay, he got these qualities, he rough around the edges with, I don't like how he necessarily interacts with his mama, or maybe how he talks to his mama, right? But I'm gonna fix that, or like that's y'all wouldn't work.
I think
that's something that I might could work with.
I think it's still circumstantial for me, because if you have like a little patchy relationship with your mom where like y'all just gotta work on some things in the relationship, cool. But like if you just disrespectful, that's not attractive to me. If you like, man, fuck that bitch, I don't fuck with that. Like, and then I don't
and
like.
She ain't never even did nothing wrong to you and nothing like that. Then yeah,
I can get down with it. It's okay if you have like a little patch where because everybody don't see eye to eye. So I'm like, okay, that's something I can deal with. Like, okay, maybe it's a little thing. But like if you disrespectful, I look at how you know what I'm saying, handle the situation and how you treat her. Like you still can set boundary without being disrespectful. Like
I think the reason why I gotta find out like case by case scenario, I gotta look into it because I'm a nigga that's like just a couple scenarios, right? Like I don't have friends, right? One of my friends has a hell of a history about how he treats people, right? He done did this junky shit to this person. He done took advantage of this person. He scammed this person. He a hustler, right? Like he really is a trapper, like in the sense of like what a trapper is, right? Like that's he's always been a hustler. Came from doing B&Es, did robberies, like he a street nigga, right? So when everybody's having these incidences of where he did shit to them, right? He never did that to me. Right. He's friends to this day. He's a good friend. Like he's never did that to me, right? So I think like shit like that, like even women, right? Like I get the saying, right? You can't turn a hoe to a housewife, right? I done met women where like before I talk to them, right, a nigga be like, oh, bruh, you know, she going or she this, that, and the third, right? I feel like a lot of that shit with men, right, be what they think, not what they know. But, you know, women will have like this proclaimed history or this claimed shit on her jacket, right? And, you know, we'd be like, who that? And they'll try to, diminish her character, right? All I need to know is who she is. I go find out if what y'all saying match. I really don't need y'all to tell me nothing. I didn't know who she is. Work on how I'm about to approach this girl because I'm gonna go find out myself. Because in my history, no matter what a girl was been on, when she got with me, it was different. Now that me being cocky, but it is my reality to me. Like when I talk to the person, it went this way. Or whatever. So I feel like I gotta find out, like, even if you treat this person bad or you like something there was like, man, why you treat this person like that? I'm gonna look more into it before I just like run away.
I'm definitely gonna look into it. Because only way I'm gonna really see how you really move is by me observing. So of course there's gonna be a point of observing, but if I do dislike how you move with other people, it could be a turn off to me.
The only part I'm not accepting is, like I said, the kid situation. I just can't.
All right, so let's go back to the kids for a minute, right? If you assuming this nigga's not a good father, right? How much time are you going to save yourself to observe him to realize to make the justification like, nah, I can't accept how you treat your kids?
I'm gonna be honest, you got like a week or two.
I'm about to say not long for me because I'm also I'm a mother.
If I'm a mother, to you, I'm a mother. If I've been talking to you for a week and I ain't heard you on the phone talk to your child not one time,
or speaking about your kids, or not seeing your kids,
in a week.
It's so
we're mothers, so like we whole mothers. Like what that? Come on now, like come on.
I live with my kid and talk to her at least 60 times a day.
Okay.
We're apart.
What about the mother thing? How much time you gonna give to observe how a nigga interact with his mother before you like, nah, I can't respect how you talk to your mother or deal with your mother? How much time? Because I'm feeling like y'all can get that more time.
I think that would depend on the progression of the relationship, because I would need to see how he interact with his mom to really see like the dynamics of the relationship. So I think that would just be a little bit longer, because we'll probably be talking a little bit before we get to like the family part. So like your kids, I'm gonna see that, you know what I'm saying, a little bit more because that's your kids. But like your mom and you grown, it might take a little while for me to see like the family dynamic. Like when we start being around each other's family, then I'm gonna see like, all right, like you see how I interact with my family, I see how you interact with your family. So I don't know, have an exact time. I think it just depends on when we get to the point of like being around each other's family, like start introducing, talking about family and the relationship of family and da-da-da.
Okay. Well, I'll try to keep the show to an hour. You know what I'm saying? I'm done with all my questions I have for y'all, but I got y'all for about 10 more minutes, right?
Okay.
So while I got y'all, what's a Halloween costume y'all feel like needs to be retired?
A Halloween costume that needs to be retired for adults or kids?
Wait, what?
For adults or kids?
Number one. Fuck it. We got 10 minutes. What's a Halloween costume that's like, all right, man, we need to let this shit go?
Devil costume.
Yeah. Devil costume? The devil costume, the angel. Let me think. What else? What else I'm tired of seeing?
What about the bunny? What about girls being bunnies? Are we tired of that, or is that just too classic?
I don't think I've ever really seen that too much lately, honestly.
I be seeing the girls with the little white cup ball on their ass and all that shit.
Like the little Playboy bunny.
Oh yeah.
Is that too classic to get rid of, or like?
No, I ain't too tired of that.
Yeah, that's what I said. Because not too many people go to that.
What about Velma from Scooby Doo?
I don't really see that too much.
They're just now like hopping on that. But okay.
Man, you didn't see Velma on your timeline.
I'm tired of the Harley Quinns. I'm tired of the Harley Quinns. I'm tired of the Jokers. Simply because y'all not even doing it right. Like I feel like those costumes, those characters, if you're gonna be them for Halloween, you gotta like be them for Halloween. You can't half-ass it.
Okay.
You can't say you're Joker, but you didn't go you didn't dye your hair, you didn't eat your face. No.
Yeah. If you gotta do that, you gotta go all out.
Yeah, you can't be Harley Quinn and you didn't do the 2 ponytails and you didn't change the hair color, you didn't do the lipstick, you ain't got your bat.
Yeah. I don't like how they tried to tell Diddy he couldn't be Joker when they
Me neither. I don't understand that.
I don't like that neither.
Sell the costume.
Somebody for Halloween. What?
Yeah, like you literally, I could go online, go to a costume, type in Joker and buy it. How can I not be something that you sell to people? I don't like that. I do like that he trolled them back by just picking a different character from their shit.
Yes.
But I feel like,
he did. I didn't see. What he picked?
Yeah, he did the Black Knight. Well, the Darkest Night. The Darkest Night.
Was Batman.
He was Batman.
And he went all out to the same extremes as he did when he was Joker.
And it was cute because he put Joker at the end.
Yeah.
He put Joker at the end
like
from last year.
When he was Joker, he had the rocket, he had the flamethrower, and he had the police car. When he was Batman, he had the whole Batmobile. Behind him, he had like pictures when he was in the Batcave. He had the suit on his hand.
And I also feel like it had it been a person of no color, it wouldn't have been a problem.
I seen 2. I can't think of who was 2 celebrities. For some reason, do I want to say Nicki Minaj? I don't know. I seen 2 celebrity couples be Joker and Harley Quinn, and I'm pretty sure they didn't get no letter to say they couldn't be Joker. Like it's literally something you sell. I don't understand why
it's a problem.
It's a problem.
He was a better Joker than their last Joker.
He killed that John.
Just cast him as the next Joker then.
I ain't like that. I ain't like how
I ain't like that either. I ain't either.
Something else I seen on Joe Budden's podcast. They feel like Mike Tyson is a bigger entity or a bigger icon. Let me go back to that word. A bigger icon than Snoop Dogg. Y'all agree with that? Mike Tyson bigger than Snoop Dogg? Like in y'all eyes?
I disagree because
I can see how.
My 13-year-old know who Snoop Dogg is, but she don't know who Mike Tyson is.
I can see why he'd say that, from like his reputation, from the biting of the ear to the tattoo like statement to like I can see how he can feel like he's an icon, but I feel like
not a bigger icon than Snoop
Dogg.
Yeah, I don't feel like he's bigger than Snoop.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like I ain't think about what you said, Brittany, but I'm pretty sure like if it like one of our castmates just had a kid. I'm pretty sure this kid in their life, they're going to discover who Snoop Dogg is before they discover who Mike Tyson is. Unless Snoop Dogg passes away.
Or unless you got a person who like Mike Tyson into boxing. Right. But my child don't know who neither one of them are.
I feel like your child will probably discover who Snoop Dogg is before Mike Tyson.
Possibly.
Snoop Dogg been on commercials. Snoop Dogg been on wrestling.
He got ice cream.
Yeah, like
he does voice. Martha Stewart. He does voices on kid movies.
Yeah, he's been overseas performing. He was on the halftime show. He was on motherfucking. He went to Jamaica and was that nigga. He tried to be Rastafarian for a little while, like Lion. He was Lion.
Didn't he do some coaching for a little bit when his wife had that little?
I done seen him in. I've seen Snoop Dogg do everything. Damn man. Mike Tyson, he boxed. He bit somebody's ear in boxing. He sell weed.
He beat people up, beat women, got accused of rape.
He was. I don't know. I just feel like I don't know if he's bigger than fucking Snoop Dogg.
I guess it depends on who you ask, because if you ask probably them old heads from back in the day when Mike Tyson was big like he was.
I still don't even think they said.
Snoop Dogg beat a murder.
I ain't even know that.
You know, Snoop Dogg, that I'm pretty sure, like, when Snoop Dogg beat that murder case, pretty sure that was on the news everywhere. Not saying, like, that happened way back in the day, but I'm saying, like, as far as, like, when you talk about going back in the past, like, to a certain area, pretty sure everybody was watching that case, like, Snoop Dogg beat a whole murder. You know what I'm saying? Like, just like everybody know Boosie beat a life sentence, right? Like, it's just like, it's like, I'm pretty sure everybody knew Snoop Dogg. He beat a whole murder charge. You know what I mean? But I don't know. But I appreciate y'all for coming. I'm about to close out this show. We can be back if y'all like, but we definitely about to get out of here.
Okay.
Yo, what it do?
This is not TV.
It's never TV, nigga. Fuck a TV. It's all streaming now.
It's all streaming now.
You know it is.
You all
think of like let's
They got around in the trenches, just like a real nigga supposed to. Stirring off on the trap tray song that'll keep your bitch in a close view. Never with the juice and the gang bad bitches that probably trying to fuck with the whole two. Years in the trap and the niggas still trapping in the gang still fucking roll too. Try to get a check for licking on the dick, stupid bitch, that what you supposed to. Bad pay